ones. Okay, it is Big Mama. It is Thursday. It is a very rainy Thursday. It's been raining nearby all week, it seems like. I know it probably hasn't, but it sure seems like. But now we have got almost like Noah conditions. I don't know if you can tell. But yeah. That's going into our buckets. He has strategically placed buckets at all the water stops, I guess you would say. And he's catching rainwater, and we water the plants with that. We water the gardens with that. Yeah. The garden, it is so muddy you can't even get out there. So, blessedly, Fat Man is at a job where even if it rains, he goes to work, he gets paid. Back when he did construction, if it was raining and they couldn't work, he didn't get paid. That was back a long time ago, and we were struggling to make ends meet. One winter, it rained or did something freaky the entire month. We went for a month without a paycheck. That's hard to explain to your creditors, isn't it? The power company frowns upon not being paid for a month. You know what I mean? Anywho, blessedly, we are not that way. And if I talk funny, it's just me. I did have, I'm trying to get, there we go. I did have Tootabod. He's up here supervising. He is my producer and director. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. He's getting nosy. He wants to see what's going on. You can't do nothing without him knowing what's going on. He's walking across my planter. He knows I want to show y'all that, and so that's why he's going to lay his bonkus right on my planter. Look at him. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy, you're going to have to move. You're going to have to move. Yes, you are. Yes, him's your pretty boy, but you got to move along. Come on, move it. No, don't come back over here. Okay. Here we are. See, it gets messy. I try to be nice and neat, and it starts out the week that way, but as my days go on and the week goes on, yeah, we're inspecting a cat, it winds up all janky. Like janky. Anyway, we're at Thursday, May the 26th. I wanted to make muffins for the freezer. That's going to get moved down. Organized dining room. I'm going to put the linens in Becca's dresser over there. That's where I'm sticking cloth napkins, my tablecloths, all kind of goodies. And get them out of my china cabinet. It's 200 years old, and I freak out every time I open that drawer to get linens. And they're all mixed up. It's not big enough to hold all my linens. Sorry, I had to take a drink. Alright, change bedroom sheets. I actually did that Sunday, so it won't come around until next Sunday, or this coming Sunday. I want to clean off the screen and porch. I am going to make one pan no-peak chicken and rice. I'll show y'all that recipe. But what I was saying about the muffins, I still don't have our upright freezer filled with stuff that needs to go back in it. So, organized linens, mop kitchen floor because it is awful. I want to mop the dining room. Yet again, it's awful. Organized upright freezer, and I wanted to clean the house. Clean house might get moved. Yeah, clean house, any task not done. So, and I need to defrost that chest freezer. It is slam full of ice. So, I think what we're going to do right now, Carol Beth and me had kind of a late, we'll call it brunch. Yesterday I did good. I made us some eggs and some, egg whites and some chocolate chip pancakes, and I had some bacon. We're out of the make-ahead sausage. Yeah. So she just had chocolate chip pancakes. Did I say muffins? They were pancakes. I made chocolate chip pancakes. And egg whites. This morning I made her grits because that's what she wanted, was grits. And I had cream of wheat. Yes. Since I've gotten that cream of wheat and I realized, you goofball, you bought cream of wheat about 2 months ago. I ain't used it yet. So I opened it the other week. And yes, twice this week that I've made me cream of wheat. It's good, y'all. I do not know what he's doing. He's freaky, that's for sure. He better not be peeing over there. Are you peeing on that wall? I don't know what he's doing. You better not be peeing on that wall. I get you. Alright, I've got my dryer going, so if you hear a loud noise, it's my dryer. It's my last load. I had to do my clothes. I had like no clean bras hardly. So, this is procrastination. I still need to unload the dishwasher, load the dishwasher. Technically, it's Carol Beth's turn or job. It's her job to unload the dishwasher whenever, it's ready. And usually I don't bother her in the mornings with stuff. She's got to get her head, She's not quite a morning person. Yeah. She likes unloading like right after supper. But I want to go ahead and get it unloaded so I can start getting these breakfast dishes. That pan's left from last night. What the heck did we have last night? Hold on. Oh yeah. I made meatloaf, one of my frozen meatloaves. I took it out of the freezer, put it in that pan, cooked it for about 40-45 minutes. And then I put the brown sugar and ketchup on top of it and let it cook maybe about 10 more minutes. And then y'all, I actually made the best mashed potatoes I've ever made in my life. I used real taters because I'm trying to get them used up. Some sour cream, a whole stick of butter, and some milk. And usually I will overdo the milk and it will get like paste. This time I added just a little bit at a time. And I used my mixer Brian got me, a hand mixer, but it works great. I used that. And that was the creamiest batch of potatoes I've ever done. Yeah. Bo and Carol Beth and me too were talking about, oh my gosh, these are so good. Everybody went back for seconds. And I made enough that I made Carol Beth a lunch plate for today. There was one piece of meatloaf left. There were some green beans left. And there was a ton of taters left. So I put taters in her bowl. And then I put the leftovers in another bowl. And I think, well, I was going to say to go with our no peak chicken. Don't look at it. But it's got rice in it. Oh, these were never washed. What the hoosies. I opened it up and I see dish soap and dirt. So for whatever reason, my crazy butt never turned it on. I have come into that situation before, and it has just kind of irked me because I didn't discover it until like supper time. I'd open it up and I'm like, crap, I could have put the breakfast dishes in there. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to load these few dishes in the dishwasher. And I'll probably go ahead and start it. That way, around lunchtime, maybe we can get it unloaded. I will show y'all the no-peak one-pan chicken. You actually use rice. It calls for wild rice. I don't have wild rice. I do have some rice-a-roni chicken flavor. So I think that's what I'm going to use. I think that's what I'm going to use. So I'll show y'all the recipe when we get ready to do supper. Okay, kiddos, it is now supper time, and we're going to assemble the no-bake chicken and get it in the oven. It takes an hour and a half to cook, and it is now 5 o'clock. Go ahead and say it's 4:58, so we're going to go ahead and make it 5. Alright, now, your ingredients you're going to need, let's see. Boneless, skinless chicken breast, and it says 5, but I only have 4, and it's just the 3 of us. So, 4 it will be. 2 boxes of Zatarain's long grain wild rice. Sure wished I had some, but we're going to make do with our rice-a-roni chicken. It's what I've got. We're going to use it. A can of celery soup, can of mushroom soup, 1.5 cans of water, the soup can, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, I gotta get that out, and 1 box of Lipton onion soup mix, and it's saying 2 packets. So, whoa, Shaggy, I gotta go get another packet. So, that was all out of that one. I'll have to open another box. Let me get my Lipton soup mix and my garlic powder. Okay, our instructions are very, very simple and straightforward. There are 3 instructions. Preheat oven to 350 degrees. Got that going. You are going to combine your rice mix, your soups, your garlic powder, and your water into the baking dish and mix well. So let me get my baking dish. Here we go. I'm just going to use my Anchor Hocking big casserole. We're going to work around this chicken, and it says just to mix it in the bowl, so that's what we're going to do. I ain't going to spray it. It doesn't say to spray it, but it doesn't say you can't, and I don't like scrubbing casserole pans. In fact, I had let this one soak overnight from my meatloaf because I forgot to spray it. Alright, there we go. That's good enough. Alright, it's saying combine our rice mix with the packet uncooked. You do not cook this. Even if it's the long grain wild rice. I bet it would be good with that long grain. I tell you what. I bet that would be tasty. Alright, we're just going to get our rice down in there. We're going to add our packets. It came out of the rice. Sprinkle it kind of all over. cream of celery soup. Now, you don't add your water just yet. Go ahead and get your soup. Ooh, that plopped out pretty good. Okay, now it's saying 1 1¼ cans of water. So I'm going to let this, and I'm going to kind of take a spoon. I'm wanting to get all that soup out of there. So this is about 3/4 of a can. And I'm going to do, for the other 1/4 and the 1/4 of this can, I'm going to do 1/2 can of cream of mushroom in the water. See how clean that got? And I'm not losing any of that flavor. So now we're going to do our cream of mushroom. Now remember, we added 3/4 a can of our water. We're going to do, now that just plops out. Now to do our other half, that's a 1/2 can of water. Number 1 and 1/4. And you can split yours however you want to. But 1 1/4 soup cans. See that? Got that one clean. And we lost no flavor. Now, and garlic powder. Garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon. I probably did a little more than 1/4. But we like garlic, so there you go. Alright, you're going to mix this, mix well. That's what it says, so let's mix all that powder in. We do not put the onion soup mix on top yet. It will go over our chicken once we get our chicken in here. Let me get, because that ain't mixing so well, we're going to do our whisk. Get it incorporated. We need some of that cream of chicken over here. Some of that cream of mushroom down here. Whoa. Just got it all over me. Okay. I don't see any more powder. And I think our soups have mixed together pretty well. Let's see. Okay. Now, we're going to go ahead and add our chicken. Place chicken evenly on top of the rice mixture. Uh-oh. I've got a price tag. We're going to go this way. That way I know we have enough room. Uh-oh. Come on, 4th one. There you go. Fitting there nice and tight. But everybody make room. Y'all were comfortable in that frozen packet. You can be comfortable in that casserole. Alright, wash my hands. Oh, I hate when that thing sticks on that. Alright. Okay. Now, we are going to sprinkle with onion soup mix and then cover tightly with aluminum foil. Bake 1.5 hours. Remove from oven and let rest 5 minutes. And remember, this is called no peak chicken. So you cannot, under any circumstances, open. I don't want all that powder, you know how the powder stays at the bottom. I don't want all that poured on the one chicken. See how all that powder comes in last? So now we want to kind of evenly distribute. Because you can see that piece got a lot. Okay. Now we're going to cover it with aluminum foil. We're going to pop it in the oven, hour and a half. Then we take it out. Do not take the foil off. Let it rest 5 minutes. Do not open the oven to peek at the chicken, and for sure, don't remove the foil. It's kind of like gremlins. Don't feed it after midnight and don't get it wet. Don't open the oven door. Don't take the foil off. Gotcha? Gotcha. Oh, and I forgot, but I can show you now. We had a viewer that said that she's moved down to the South. Hey, welcome, girl. Once you Southern, you Southern. You can't get out of it. You wouldn't want to. We polite, we kind. Yeah, girl. Yep. So welcome to the South. But she was talking about she didn't know how to cook field peas, butter beans, things like that. You know, our black eyed peas, our field peas, our, butter beans, our fresh veggies. So all you gotta do, peas and butter beans and green beans are all the same way. If they're fresh, you cook them all basically the same way. You need to put them in a pot of water. Let's make it where you can see. Okay. You're going to put them in a pot of water. You don't want it overflowing because then it will bubble over. Pot of water and salt pork or ham hock if you have it. Salt pork almost looks like thick, very thick slices of bacon, but it's fat. I can't get to mine. It's in the freezer fiasco. So I just take, if I don't have salt pork and I don't have ham hock, I will take bacon. Bacon's better than nothing. And I'll cut it up into just, little chunks like that. Put it in there. I've got a good bit of bacon in here. I want to say it's three pieces cut up into slices. Yeah, there goes some. See? And then a good bit of salt to your taste. It takes a good bit of salt to salt your peas and your butter beans and your green beans. Now, I'm not talking tablespoonfuls unless you're doing a really big pot. But I've gotten to where I just shake it in there and I kind of know. So I would say maybe 2 good teaspoons. Yeah, I would start out with that. And you're just going to kind of mix it all together. And you're going to have it like on medium high. Then when it starts burling, then you turn it down to about a medium low. And just let that stuff simmer and get done. Peas like these, I like ours done. Some people like them, they're done, but they'll be like hard to chew. I don't like that. I don't like that. But I don't want mine mush. Some people will overcook them suckers, and it ain't nothing but just mush. That in between, you don't want them too hard. You don't want them mushy. So that in between, just, you'll know. Every once in a while when they do start closer to being done, I do mine for at least an hour. And then after that hour, I'll check some. I'll just pull some up with my spoon, let them cool off, because them boogers going to be hot. Let it cool off, and then mush it. And if it's hard to mush, like very hard to mush, or if you chew it, if it's real kind of hard, you want it to cook a little bit longer. Yeah. So that in between is what you're looking at. That's our preference anyway. So, but it's just so simple. You put them in water, you let them boil, you turn the heat down. Make sure in that water that you've got ham hock, salt pork. Salt pork is going, and both ham hock will be back toward the end in the meat aisle. And if you can't find it, just ask the butcher. You'll either have a little bell you ring or just stand there at them double doors. They gonna come out even if you have to knock on them double doors. And you just ask them, where's the salt pork? You need to know. And they'll find it for you. So, but that's it. I mean, it's just so simple. Boil until they're done. And there you go. That's the secret to green beans, butter beans, field peas, pink eyes, purple hulls, the whole thing. The whole thing. But yeah. So that's how you cook your beans and your peas. Can't get no simpler than that. And here is one tip I did forget to tell you. Take your wooden spoon that you're going to be kind of stirring these with. See how it's getting that foam on the top? Once it gets really good, it's going to get thick. You do not want that foam. You're going to scoop up that foam. You might want to throw your phone away. I don't know. Scoop up that foam. Get rid of it. And you actually take a wooden spoon. I swear it works. Put it across the pot like that. Just, you know, diagonal. And leave it there. And it won't boil over. I don't know how. I don't know why. Thank you, Grandmama. But it won't boil over. Okay? So just take your spoon you're stirring with. Make sure it's a wooden one. Lay it across there. You ain't going to burl over. Alright, now I got to make my tea up. Okay, I still have 20 minutes left to my no-bake oven chicken rice, whatever it was called. I am going to link it down below. Oh, I forgot where I got it from. Hand scratched, maybe? I'll have to look back and see, but I will link it down below. I just wanted to show you the peas. This is what we're looking like. I've done skimmed a lot of the foam off. Once you skim a good bit off and you just kind of keep skimming, there will be no more foam. I'm hoping this is not going to cloud up. But do you see how dark the water's gotten? It's okay. It's alright. That's where that good flavor is. And they're going to look like that. And like I said, you can just take just a little sampling and putting the spoon across the thing did keep it from boiling over. I'm so excited and proud. My grandmama was right. I knew she was because I've done it before. Ooh, hot pea. I took one out off the spoon. It's not crunchy. It's not mushy by any means. The inside needs to cook just a little bit longer. I'm just going to put dump those back out. And I'll put my spoon across the top. And we're going to just let them keep burling. Keep doing that thing. Probably finish out the 20 minutes that I got left on my no-peak chicken. And let my peas do for that 20 minutes as well. And then I pulled out, like I said, just some frozen Brussels sprouts for green. I needed something green. Don't forget we got the rice in there. So it's chicken and rice. And then the field peas and then Brussels sprouts. So that's going to round out our dinner. I'll be back with the no-bake chicken. No bake. Yeah, you better bake your chicken. It's just advisable. Not baking your chicken is frowned upon in this establishment. That man just went by. He had to work late. So, he just has come in, which is good. It is 6:25. We've got 20 minutes. It'll be about 7 when we eat. So I'll be back with our no peak chicken. Okay, I just took my casserole out of the oven. Remember, we've got to leave the foil on for 5 minutes. So I'm going to set me a 5-minute timer. Remember, I can't use my stove timer because it's busted. The peas are looking good. I'm just going to kind of stir them around. They do need a little bit more water in them. Let's give them some more H2O. Alright. So I added some more H2O to those. They're looking good. So while my 5 minutes is waiting for this, it smells delicious. I'm not even going to lie. It smells. So good. I've made up 2 gallons of tea. Now we're just going to pop our Brussels sprouts in the microwave for 4.5 minutes. So for 4.5 minutes. Okay, so 4.5 minutes on that. And then I think, then I think we'll be done. So I can't wait to show y'all that no peak chicken. Alright, our 5 minutes have been up. That's my peas steaming, smoking, doing whatever you want to call it. Alright, we're going to open up our no peak chicken. And I've learned to open it away from me to let the steam go that way. Oh no, why did it burn? I did it just like it said, y'all. So you get the true life situations with me. I don't know why it burned. We're just going to kind of, we're going to save it because that's what we got to eat. We're just going to kind of blend it in. And there you go. I don't know. I don't know. The chicken looks like it's falling apart though. See how it's pulling away? Yeah. So we're done for sure. This is not what I expected the top to look like. Got to go back and look at my picture because it sure didn't look like this. I bet it's going to taste good though, and if it don't, it's still going to be eaten. Chicken's hard to come by, y'all. Hard. Y'all know the struggle. Y'all know the struggle. It's, do we eat or do we pay this bill? Do we eat or do we pay that bill? You want lights this month or do we eat? I mean, it's gotten that bad, seriously. So, we're going to plate up and we're going to enjoy it because that's what we got. So, until next time, be good, be sweet. Don't start nothing, there won't be nothing. Be kind to one another. And if you need bail money, call Big Mama. I ain't got it, but I can sure come to the jail and visit you. Yeah. Scrape them pennies together. We're going to talk about budget grocery shopping this following week, maybe. Let's see. When's the 1st, Bubba? Next Wednesday?
I think so.
Okay. We can't do nothing until the 1st. And it's going to be tight then. So, until next time. Bye, Hoins.